Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself. I keep telling y'all, he say he's the king. And this vicious right here. I ain't never seen a king hold his kingdom down when you have a vicious crew come through. We coming through. You hear what I say? We vicious. We ain't just boxing. We doing this. Be prepared. Stop playing with...
Tensions exploded in the boxing world as Gervonta Davis's trainer unleashed a fiery verbal attack on Floyd Mayweather, calling him a loser in a shocking response following Lamont Roach's public support of Mayweather. The heated exchange highlights.
True. So, Calvin, I'm almost done with this interview. What did Floyd Mayweather tell you after the fight? Because he was very happy. He was excited.
Man, that's my man. Everybody, man. Me and Floyd, man. I mean, being with Floyd, man, it gave me, man, it changed my view on looking at TV, watching boxing, around one of the greats, man. Being around one of the greats, and people don't know Floyd, man. He a down-to-earth guy, man. He loved the sport. He loved the fighters. You know what I'm saying? And when he around, he's starting to understand Tank now. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to be the best promoter, you know what I'm saying, out there. I say, Floyd, I need Pretty Boy. Talk about your fighters, man. You pump your fighters up. And he doing it. He said, man, I want to be around winners. And that will push the coaches and that will push the fighters.
The growing rift between Team Davis and Mayweather's camp, showing the fierce loyalty and rivalry that continue to fuel the sport's most high-profile figures. This latest clash not only intensifies the drama surrounding Davis's rise, but also puts the spotlight back on Mayweather's controversial legacy. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long been heralded as one of the greatest boxers in history.
Situation, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, Calm is I don't like using that word calm, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. The gym. Y'all little youngins keep putting in work, man. Hunt, Steve, all our new coaches, man. They, I mentioned y'all, man. Y'all keep putting in the works, man, because guess what? When we gone, y'all gotta hold the house down. You have to hold the house down. Got to hold the house down. I need y'all to hold the house down.
With a flawless 50 professional record, multiple world championships across 5 weight classes, and a knack for showmanship that made him a pay-per-view powerhouse, Mayweather's impact on the sport is undeniable. His defensive mastery and ring intelligence set new standards in boxing, and his business acumen turned him into one of the wealthiest athletes in the world beyond his fighting career.
Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you are. Guys, I hope all you guys are staying well, keeping safe. Everything good wherever you are. And I wanted to get talking about something which is quite a big topic in boxing as of today. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis. There seems to be a serious rift. And it seems to be the rift is getting wider and wider. The beef, or the clear showing that, these two are not getting on is quite clear for everyone to see, on whether it's on social media, whether it's the comments that are being made by both men. Gervonta Davis reacted to, Floyd Mayweather explaining why he did a press conference on the same day that, Gervonta had a press conference, and he said they offered him $1 million for that particular press conference. And Michael Benson reported this, and Gervonta Davis quoted the tweet and said "lol" on top of it, because Gervonta Davis apparently was quoted saying that it doesn't matter how much money a man has, he can still be jealous. Like, why Floyd would be jealous of Gervonta Davis? You know, Gervonta Davis, I like Gervonta Davis. I think he's a very exciting talent, very good fighter.
Mayweather transitioned into mentorship and promotion, using his platform to nurture new talents. Gervonta Davis, among others, has benefited from Mayweather's guidance, gaining access to elite training, resources, and promotional opportunities.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
Yet Mayweather's larger-than-life persona often divides opinion. While many admire his dedication and success, others criticize his perceived arrogance, his handling of fighters, and offering controversies. Calvin Ford, a pivotal figure in Gervonta Davis's career, has played a significant role in navigating the boxer through both his professional and personal challenges as Davis's longtime trainer.
Who do you want to see? You, as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him, you're training him all the time, you know him, both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Give me the names. I need names, Calvin. I need names.
You already know. We went down to, we working on the big 4. It was Garcia, that's the first one. Roma, I hope we get him soon. Shakur, he's going to get it. He know he's going to get it. It's just Bob is in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? Bob know what he's doing over there. You can't tell Bob how to run his game because he's like a vet at this. He's been doing it for so many years. That's going to happen. All the fights that we'll want, they have no choice. They're going to take the fight when it's time to take the fight. It's just right now, who's going to take the fight? That's the question.
Ford has been instrumental in shaping Davis into a top-tier fighter. Ford's involvement extends beyond training. He acts as a mentor and advisor, helping Davis manage his relationship with high-profile figures like Floyd Mayweather, consistently downplayed the friction between Davis and Mayweather, attributing it to the natural growing pains of a rising star in the sport. He likens the situation to what Mayweather himself experienced during his early career.
Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together.
Mm-hmm.
Him with Kenny. But for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together,
mm-hmm.
For sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him.
Mm-hmm.
Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home,
mm-hmm.
type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him, type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting.
Emphasizing that such tensions are part of the learning process as Davis gains more control over his business affairs. Ford believes that despite the current disagreements, the professional relationship and mutual respect between Mayweather and Davis remains strong due to their shared history and connections, particularly through influential boxing manager Al Heyman in a recent news conference. Ford reiterated that Davis's frustrations are typical of a young athlete seeking greater autonomy and understanding of the business side of boxing.
Like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
I think you were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I sparred with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter. He helped me get ready for the Oscar Valdez fight. And I knew his style, with Tank style, what he was going to be able to bring to the table. I knew it. So.
Did you really win 20 rounds?
I swear to God, on my daughter's life, I won that much money.
How different does a rematch look in your opinion, Shakur? What adjustments do you think we see from both?
Huh?
What adjustments do we see from both in a rematch?
I think I can't tell you game plans. I could be fighting these guys, so I'm gonna keep my secrets to myself. But truthfully, they both good fighters.
Do you think it's a lot different rematch, or do you think it'll be close again?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's just mentally not there. What did you see?
Nah, he was the same Tank. I don't believe that. I don't got no thought in my brain that makes me think that he wasn't the person he been all of these other fights. I think he was the same person. All this stuff that he gone through stuff, I mean, everybody go through stuff. So.
He emphasized that the core team, including Heyman, plays a crucial role in guiding Davis's career decisions, and that any conflicts with Mayweather are incidental rather than existential threats to their professional relationship. Ford, known for his dedication and mentorship, has been a constant presence in Davis's life since he was a teenager, helping him navigate the complexities of both the boxing world and personal challenges. Ford's influence extends beyond training. He has been a father figure and mentor to Davis, providing stability and support.